Bitcoin rewards card info. Sign up for the first Bitcoin rewards card and get 20,000 sats for using my referral link to sign up for Fold. And download a 100% free introduction to Bitcoin and blockchain technology ebook. Plus, tips on how to avoid fraud on collectible coins. Many people enjoy shopping online where there are great buys of coins that can be found. A person may prefer do his shopping while he is at home because it is convenient and time-saving instead of going out looking for stores that sell collectible coins and other souvenirs. A person can differentiate between a live auction and an internet because an online auction can take several days to complete. They entertain bids for the highest price up until the time the auction is about to close. Many people that are bidding online enjoy the experience and they may be familiar with the strategies to use to win an online auction. There are also online sites where a person can buy any item that may capture his interest. This is where most coin collectors purchase their desired coins. By searching and finding the item that they want, they can actually negotiate and make the payments through the internet. This can be very risky as you are a dealer, seller that is unknown to the buyer, yet many people are still making transactions and payments through this kind of online auction. Fraud is common even though many internet sites that do business online contend that the risk of fraud is not something to worry about. They contend that only 0.0025% of true cases of fraud occur with online transactions. That means only 1 out of 40,000 listed internet transactions would be fraudulent. On the other hand, the FBI has their own investigations, which prove that those figures are not true. They contend that the risk of fraud is much higher according to their statistics. A person should believe the FBI for his own protection. Even if one can say that the majority of online coin selling transactions are honest and credible, the process used to make the transaction most probably is questionable and uncertain. There are business transactions, which are intentionally committing fraud with their clients and buyers. Aside from flea market dealers, mail-order sellers, in-person auctions and some coin stores, the internet has introduced the crime of fraud to many people in the easiest way possible. One protection that a coin buyer should know is how to get feedback. That way, a person can see the ratings other bidders give the seller and he may compare his transaction with the transaction of the others. Since there is a great risk of fraud where there is negative feedback, the person may withdraw his participation from the auction if he deems that to be necessary. A person may also acquire ideas by looking for those members who have left positive feedback and compare it to the reaction of the sellers. A person can make an assessment of what could be possible useful information from those reactions. Be careful and precise about any transaction that is offered by the seller. There are instances where a person is deceived about the item he purchased. The photo shown on the internet displayed the coin that a person wants to have, but they delivered a totally different item. These cases are fraud. A person must make sure that the item he saw on the photo is the exact item that will be delivered to him. Here are some tips that will help a person prevent fraud during a coin search in the internet. 1. A person should save the online photo of the coin he wants to purchase. Many sellers remove the image and the title of the item once a purchase has been made. 2. A person should get the description and the auction information. It should either be emailed to the buyer or sent in writing by mail. 3. If there are suspicions regarding an auction, a person should ask for clarification from the seller. This will avoid misunderstandings and confusion on the part of the buyer. 4. A person has the right to refuse any transaction where he thinks the price given on the coin is too high. One should be aware of the standard price of the specific coin and compare it to the price that was given during the online transaction. 5. A person can ensure that there will be no fraud by asking the seller, before the auction closes, if there is any available escrow assistance for the bidder. These are only a few tips that will ensure a person of his safety when making any transactions online. Fraud can happen to anyone, especially those who are interested in purchasing collectible coins online. It is always important to be informed and knowledgeable about the possibilities of encountering fraud. Click the link below the video and sign up for the first Bitcoin rewards card and get 20,000 sats for using my referral link to sign up for Fold. Plus, you will get 52 high-quality internet marketing bonuses with unrestricted PLR resale rights for signing up with my link.